Alrighty y'all, this video is a chat with my buddy and fellow crypto degen, mixing dumb crypto jokes, a little too much honesty, and real talk about altcoins, the future of blockchain, and how to not totally screw up your portfolio. Alright, let's get into it. I got my buddy Dennis here.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, welcome to Crypto Explained. I usually start the videos with welcome to Crypto Explained. Oh, wait. Can you say that? Can you come here and say that again? This is gonna be terrible. Let's get down to business. I got a few questions from my buddy Dennis here. Certainly not a professional crypto investor.
Yeah, I'm just down to earth, your average Joe.
Your
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, don't spit in the house.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, Mr. Average Joe crypto investor, you got into crypto in 2024, right?
Yeah.
You started then. So you're like many of us who bought crypto, including myself, who bought crypto in 2024. Those positions you're probably down, unless you bought Bitcoin. You're probably down because Bitcoin has been dominating the show.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your goal? Like, are you gonna be just like happy when your alts, if alts have a rise up later this summer and you break even? Are you gonna be taking profit? Like, what are you looking to do? Given that
some of my alts, like, I would be happy to simply break even because I really bought them at a bad time. They were really high, and that was a mistake on my part. So for some of them I would like to break even, but for others, like, I feel they could really go up and I could make some nice profits. TFuel, I really bought it at a bad time, and hopefully I would break even this alt season. At least, but still there's potential for even TFuel to go up, a lot. It depends.
Oh yeah.
Depends
I mean, it's
like,
down.
It's not like I'm down 80-90%, so there's still room for profits.
Since we brought up TFuel, it is currently down. I mean, look at the potential here. It's down over 95% from its all-time high. Not from when you bought it, but from its all-time high. Yeah. So it's like, even if we got back to really even a third of that you would be
like
in profit.
Third of that is I would triple my money or something like that, probably.
So you have like realistic you're not expecting all-time highs or something crazy.
No. I mean, looking at the highs like during the last season and before, I mean, hitting that all-time high seems really unreasonable. Like, I'm really not sure we can hit that. But then again, we could. What were we thinking about?
Oh,
what were we talking about?
I think it's an interesting topic. You're talking about the future of blockchain technology.
Blockchain, oh yeah.
And I was saying, like a lot of NFT projects went to zero or failed or whatever. The whole NFT hype cycle from like a couple years ago. And I lost money on that, like most people. Most of the stuff I held on to too long, it went down. But we're talking, those are like the NFT, like art-based things, or things that maybe they claimed to have. It was based on a game. They claimed to have utility. But I mean, again, that was just a very flash in the pan, as they say. But I think in the long run, NFT technology is very sound based on blockchain. And we're going to use NFTs in so many aspects of our life that we don't even realize now. Proof of ownership of everything, whether that's your ID of who you are, like a passport, or real estate, that you own this property, that can be an NFT. Maybe tickets, so concert tickets, those will be NFTs.
Yeah.
Flight ticket, whatever, plane tickets, again, it could be an NFT.
Yeah, that is.
So
that's true.
And those are, because with all the fraud and all that stuff, and now especially with AI, how you can make copies of everything, and NFT is only the true way to prove ownership is if it's on the blockchain.
Yeah. Technology just waiting to be implemented in the right way for something that is meaningful and not just funny pictures of monkeys,
Although those can be worth something too, but those long term maybe not.
A piece of dog shit can be worth something to somebody.
It's
still dog shit.
Yeah, but still. Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, please do.
I think we need to make a dog shit NFT just for this channel.
I mean, I can take some pictures from my dog, and then we can, you know, pixelate it, do some pixel art with it, so we can make like 5 unique dog shit NFTs.
But will be one like an ultra rare dog shit, and then you have like the normal rare, and then the uncommon.
I could feed him some corn, so that should produce some interesting patterns in the shit that would really translate well into the pixelated version.
I think we're onto something here.
Yeah.
And what are we gonna sell this the dog shit NFTs for?
I mean, we should probably just give them to some of your followers and subscribers.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Except the premium one with the corn.
No,
we would have to think about that.
We don't give that shit away for free. You know.
Yeah.
There's definitely gonna be premium. I think we'll start the bids on like this for 0.5 ETH, maybe.
That sounds like a good place to start. Thank you very much.
Wait, is this your first or second beer?
Who's keeping count?
Or you?
That's very rude.
Who is keeping
No,
count?
I'm saying like I'm disappointed that you haven't been drinking as much.
I have to drive and I'm driving my sister.
Okay, so last question. Let's do it. A lot of your positions are in the red again, as are mine and many investors who have invested over the last year. So let's say we really do have this alt season that we're all hoping for this summer, starting this summer. Maybe it continues through later in the year. You know, obviously ups and downs, but overall we're going to go much higher in the altcoins, and you're going to be cashing out along the way. What would you be happy with as an overall average gain in your portfolio by, let's say, by the end of this year? What's your goal? Or
I would be really happy with 500 to 1,000% gain. But then again, comparing with, I don't know how much you can get in a bank if you invest in I don't know, anything. Like, you're looking at 3 to 5% gain yearly.
And maybe if you're
in
lucky,
some conventional investments.
Well, let's even just say high, maybe 8% to 10% if you know you're in the stocks and the right stocks.
Yeah,
or something.
But then that stocks is like speculative. Again, if you're looking for like, I don't know, trust funds or stuff like that, that guarantees you
more conservative.
some kind of profits, they're around like 3% to 5% is actually a lot to.
Oh,
get.
5% is it's a lot if you're guaranteed that.
If I take that into account, anything above 20-30% should really be, I should be happy with it. Yeah. But personally, I would at least like to double. You know?
I think after
we are
you've
talking
dealt with
about
all the
crypto.
shit, with all the ups and downs, especially downs that you've dealt with over the last year.
This is crypto. It can be really volatile when shit goes down, and
when
like
shit goes down,
like doubling your money should be doable. At least doubling your money, you know.
And we're talking about by the end of this year. I mean,
by the end of this year, yeah.
Even let's say okay.
So you even if you're in red now, if you sell at like when the alt season starts and when stuff goes up, if you sell at the right time, you know you should be able to get some profits. Even if you're all red now.
Yeah,
I really feel.
Using TFuel as an example, so let's say you're down, whatever, 50 to 60% on an average.
There's still room to make some
I don't
nice
see
profits.
how you don't at least from here, you get 3x, 4x, then you're probably still more than at least doubling your money.
Yeah.
Even after.
But still, even it's not the worst case scenario, but it's kind of a bad case scenario. You're up 10-20% and you sell. You still made much more than you would through conventional investments that are, popular today, and without any like insider trading. If you don't have friends in politics and you don't have any insider tips, then you're kind of screwed on your profits that you can make in a year. So like 20-30%, it seems low.
Well, for crypto it is when you've dealt with 50 plus
you gotta put
losses.
it in context. Look at the world that we are living in. 20-30% gain in a year is actually massive. Yeah. Again, not that much when you are considering crypto, but in general, that's a lot. So manage your expectations. That's also a thing to do.
This is so. I'm really glad you brought this up. because I've been in the crypto game longer than you. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying
No,
I have.
that's
And
true.
that's one of the things I've noticed from, I think probably the biggest reason why. I mean, I made a lot of mistakes, and I have some videos on all the mistakes I've made, well, some of the mistakes I've made, just because I can't possibly make a video on every mistake I've made because I have so many. But what was my point? I think my number one overall biggest mistake where I really would have a lot more money today is if I managed expectations and I had more realistic. Because in crypto, the YouTube thumbnails of the O fakes. Oh my God, you're gonna 100x this and that, and you're gonna get crazy rich on this shit coin or that shit coin, or you as a crypto investor, I expect minimum like a 5 to 10x. You're gonna hold something, maybe you double your money, maybe even you triple your money, but then it goes from the 2 or 3x all the way down in the kind of a bear cycle, and then you're gonna lose all that and then some.
Yeah.
So it's just about, and I didn't take any profits when I 2 or 3x. I'm like, oh, why would I take a profit after 3x when I know it's going to go at least a 5 or 10x? And maybe it does, but more likely than not, it's not going to at least do that anytime soon. Like, again, it's really going to be tricky because there's that, like, it's like Warren Buffett quote: markets take the most amount of money from most of the people most of the time. So unless you're really in the top 5 or 10%, you're going to end up losing. If you're up by 2x or more, just set your goals ahead of time. Okay, if you're writing out some shit coin, maybe you only have $100 in it and you don't care, that's fine too. Like I have some videos on Rapdog, that's a really like micro cap ride or die coin. And I have not sold any of that, even though I'm down. Definitely I'm down. But I want to get at least a 5x in that. And if it goes to zero, it goes to zero. That's fine. I didn't put in that much money. But on larger positions, let's say XRP, Doge, the more conservative, large cap, blue chip ones, I definitely should be taking profits more often. And I sometimes, even I fall trapped to that. I just hope for too much.
Manage your expectation. That's bottom line. Manage expectations. Crypto was kinda new a few years ago. It's not new anymore. People kinda know how it goes.
Yeah,
and if somebody makes 5 times, 10 times, it means that a lot of people have to lose money.
Yeah.
A lot of people have to lose money. So
well, what do you mean by that?
Well, where is the money coming from? If you get 10 times, where did that money come from?
Well, someone has to
people
buy in.
who lost money. Well, or they buy in
They're
when
buying
it's going
higher.
up.
They're right.
And then again, when it starts falling. Hey, now here's a new crypto enthusiast
we got a
on
new
our
crypto
podcast.
Investor. We're doing. It's not live, but we're just recording.
I do a lot of investing into my.
Hey, I want to sell you shitcoin number 762. It's guaranteed to make you a millionaire.
Okay.
All I need is an easy €100 investment right now.
And my social security number.
Of course, your ID. Yeah, no, of course. It's just for research purposes.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Do you have any crypto?
No.
Would you ever get crypto?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
have fun.
I love crypto.
Yeah, I love. So, what's your favorite thing about crypto?
My favorite thing about crypto is that it's like non-existing and it's fiction.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Well, that's a perfect point to end this recording. Thank you so much for listening. All my bazillions of subscribers. I actually have 77 subscribers, so. I'm getting to be big time, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't expect that. Nice, that's nice.
Thank you. Fuck you. What's the last crypto tip you'd like to leave all of our 77 viewers with?
Buy FWOG.
All right, you heard it from the man himself. FWOG to the moon, baby.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And share.
And share.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. And if you're going to touch either of my nipples, I prefer the left one because it's slightly more sensitive.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Taking notes?
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, bye.
Bye.